Hello guys and welcome to another video. This time I am so glad to show you my new Dragons B10 speed team, which is actually, if you have Verdi Hill and Galleon, then you will most likely be able to build this team. However, it requires very good runes and also requires a very advanced state of your glory buildings. So all of my glory buildings are maxed, so I am getting the bonus from the attack towers, from both the attack towers, defense towers, HP towers, so they provide me more consistency, more damage and more resistance. So guys, I recommend you to try this team out once you max all your towers, and speed teams are really for late game players, so you most likely already have good runes when you attempt to build a speed team like this. Okay, I will show you guys the runs, and I have been doing about 70 test runs with this team, which has not failed even once. However, it was about to fail a couple of times, so I think the consistency of this particular team will be about between 90 and 95%, being much closer to 95 than 90. Okay? Now, I will describe you each member of the team. Verdi Hill, you already know. Verdi Hill is a great monster for dragons because Verdi Hill provides you extra turns, because he increases the attack bars of your entire team when he attacks, when he crits. And if you build him with max crit rate, then he will be all the time boosting the attack bar of your full team. Then there is Theomars. Theomars is my chosen damage dealer. He is my strong damage dealer, the one that I think is my best monster for this particular dungeon. So I chose Theo because Theo has Endure, and that Endure is what made me survive through some rough runs that I would have lost if it was any other monster without Endure, because it allows him to deal that extra hit that will end up killing the boss. Okay, that may be clutch, but it happens, okay? Well, about Galleon. Galleon is a monster that you already know. Galleon armor breaks and attack buff your team. Armor breaks the opponents and attack buff your team. Doing those two things makes you get an extreme advantage against any other monster. So it will help you clear the rift faster. Now the Tarks. The Tarks are monsters that not only hit hard, because their first skill hits, it's nothing great, okay? It's a very common first skill. However, their second skill not only buffs their speed, but deals damage according to speed. And since we have a Verdi Hill speed leader, which I forgot to mention, that also benefits Theomars' first skill. Well, apart from that, the Tarks had that group hunt skill that they will go and they will pick two other members of your team to go with them. And since we had very key monsters here, with Galleon dealing armor break on his first kill, Theomars hitting very hard with his first kill, the Tark hits normally with his first kill, and will be, I think, will be one of the worst things that you can pick to on the group hunt, which is random, so you don't have anything, you can do anything to avoid that. And Verdi Hill, if Verdi Hill is picked for the group hunt, then he will boost the attack bar of your entire party by 30%. So that is awesome, because it means your next turn will come faster. And also, when Tarks pick two monsters, they reduces the cooldown times of their skills by 1 turn. That means that if, for example, Tark picks another Tark, then that other Tark will have the cooldown reduced and most likely will be able to throw his second skill again, which hits very hard, as you will see there. Now, there are some particular things that, okay, this explanation was very good, however, I was missing something that I have to tell you that is what made this team much more consistent, okay? Number one is that I'm running 5 runes on Galleon. I'm running one set of 5 runes, which improves the attack power of every other monster in this group. Also, my Galleon is on violent runes. At first I was using double fight and a broken set. However, Galleon tends to derp a lot, and by giving him the chance to get an extra turn, it will help him get additional turns so that he doesn't derp. Okay, so it reduces the chances of him derping and of you losing, because you need Galleon to do his thing. Okay, guys? Now, second thing to mention, Galleon is completely max killed, because when you max kill his third skill, he will get 100% chance to armor break. And also the same happens to his first skill, because Galleon's first skill is as important as his third skill, because Galleon will be armor breaking with the group hunt, and that is very, very important. Very important, guys. I can state how important that is for these runs to be safe. Okay? Now, you see, he armor breaks on his first skill, and that allows us to kill something. Well, one more thing. I used to have targets on, one was on Swift and the other one was on Violence. On Fatal. Now, I kept the Fatal one because I have one target that deals lots of damage because he has a very good Fatal set. However, the other one, I moved him yesterday on Tribune Removal Day to Violent. Okay, and Violent is what made Violent Tark and Violent Galleon is what made this team more consistent. Okay, I have been doing this, must be the run number 75 in a row that I didn't fail. Okay, that means that this team is very, very consistent. However, that Violent Tark is very, very important for the added consistency, because okay, I gave him a very good damage dealing Violent set that I had. I removed it from Lagmaron, I pulled it together, stripping other monsters that I don't need anymore, such as Lauren, which was a very good monster when I didn't have Galleon, but now that I have Galleon, I don't need Lauren anymore. And well, this team now is very, very consistent, because with the Violent procs from Tark, he gets to reduce the cooldown times of his third skill, and Tarks actually tend to use group hunt a lot. Okay, their AI seems to be a little bit smarter than the other monsters, so that makes them able to throw that group hunt and to throw that second skill that is awesome, because the second skill increases their attack speed and also hits very, very, very hard. Okay, their second skill hits harder than Theomar's first skill. Okay, which means a lot, guys. It means a lot. And well, I actually wanted to build both Tarks on Violent, which I highly recommend you to do if you have the runes. However, I don't have 2 Violent sets to waste on Tarks right now, and I found out that this team is very consistent as it is. Okay, so far, again, guys, you saw the runs. We were not in danger of failing, and I have not failed so far. Actually, there was one particular run that was almost a fail, because the mini-boss, actually the crystals of the mini-boss, killed one of my monsters, and it was 4 versus the boss. However, Verdi Hill, Theomars, Violent Tark, and Galleon were able to kill the boss by themselves, because my other Tark was dead. But they managed to pull it off anyway. Okay, guys? Well, we are completing this run, and I will show you the runes on these monsters. And guys, I tell you, these runes are very good. I think they are very good. I think they are above average runes. But since you are attempting to build a speed team, you should already have very good runes. Okay, guys? That is something you have to consider before building a speed team. Okay, you should build a face normal 100% team first, get good runes, and then you can attempt to do this. And if you guys are free to play players, then building a speed team is almost pointless for you, because you will burn through your crystals very, very fast, and well, by the end of the day, you will find yourself doing nothing, because you will not have any crystals to buy energy, and you will not be able to farm at all. Okay, well, Now I will show you the runes and the stats. This Verdi Heal is built with damage. You see, it has lots of attack. It has 98% crit rate, which I would love to improve. When I pull a crit rate violent rune, I will remove that HP plus on this rune. I will turn it into crit rate and I will have 100%. However, 98% is good enough. That's speed, crit rate, attack. But these runes are good. You see the 30% attack soft stat there and 22% attack soft stat here. And these runes can still be grinded even further. So this Verdi Heal will only get better with the time. Okay, now we'll move on to Galleon, sorry, Theomars. My Theomars is one of my best built monsters. It has plus 101 speed and also has a 70% crit rate. So he is very good. He's actually very good, and he's on way runes. He's not farming oriented, he's oriented for PvP. However, he is still very good on the farming side of things. Now the Tark. This is my violent Tark, and you see his stats are very good, and his 90% crit rate. It is very important for your water monsters to have 85% crit rate at least here, so they get a 90% and 100% versus the fire monsters, which are the mini boss and the final boss. Okay, so they don't miss the crits. My Theomars actually is lacking crit rate for that. However, since his main use is PvP and I throw him in here because he's my best damage dealer, well, I will not build him on 85% crit rate. That will be a waste, and I cannot do that anyway. I don't have the runes to do that. So I recommend you, if you have the runes and you are focusing specifically on building a speed team for Dragon's Lair, and you will spend the whole month farming Dragon's Lair, well, then maybe you should go to 85% crit rate on every monster of yours. That will be here, of course. Okay, now you can see the runes. They all have room for improvement too. However, this is very good, and he has high HP, at least high HP for what the Tark is. So he may survive something, okay? And he can still be grinded a little here. He can go plus 15 on this room. Okay. Now this Tark, as you can see, is more offensive, deals much more damage. However, it has only 80%, so there is a 5% chance for him to fail a crit on the boss. So he has these runes, very strong damage dealing runes, can still be improved. However, he's very good and deals lots of damage. And this is my Galleon. Galleon is on 100% resistant. However, that is not on purpose. It's only because I had this rune that has speed and made my Galleon go to the speed I needed him to go to. So if I could trade this spot for an accuracy rune, I totally would, but I cannot get to the speed I need him to get without this rune. So here are the runes. My Galleon is, as you saw on a fight set, deals the most damage I can make him deal. However, his crit rate is very poor and he will not be dealing lots of damage. However, his accuracy, 68%, is more than enough for this particular stage. I hurt him on my giant speed team because my giant team was more consistent with a 100% accuracy. Not more consistent, it was faster with 100% accuracy because my giant team, that you saw my previous video, didn't fail once on now 800 rounds. You heard right, 800 rounds on giants, about 800 rounds or so. I think it may be 1,000, and it hasn't failed even once. So guys, go back to watch my giant video if you want to look for a very consistent team. And now, guys, those are my runes. You have to consider that violent sets are very important for the dragon. Yes, and also one last thing I forgot to mention is the attack order. You want your Verdi Heal to go last, but you don't want your team to be slow. So you have to go to about the 170 speed range so that your Birdie Hill has 170 speed and the other monsters have at least 1 speed more than your Birdie Hill. And well, remember that the multipliers affect the base speed, so you have to consider that before making your speed teams, before tuning your monsters, because a monster with a total 181 speed can be faster than a monster with 183 speed, because the totems and the speed leader will affect the base speed of the monster. So if the monster has a base speed of 108 but a total speed of 181, and then this other monster has a base speed of 100 but a total speed of 182, the monster with a total speed of 181 will be faster than the monster with a total speed of 182. I hope you guys understand that, because it is a very important mechanic to consider when speed tuning your units, okay, your teams. So guys, this is it. Remember, your Birdie Hill should move last and your Galleon should move first. Those are the only things. In between those, then you can do whatever you want, okay, but Galleon first, Birdie Hill last, because that way Birdie Hill, the attack bar buff from Birdie Hill will be used by every monster. Because imagine guys, Birdie Hill goes second to last, okay? Then when he throws those vampires that will boost your attack bar, then there are 2 monsters that already have a full attack bar and will not benefit from that, okay? Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this. You saw all these runs, I wasn't even close to lose. Now we are on about 75 runs and we haven't failed even once. However, you can lose. This is a speed team, you can lose. I think I was very lucky to have 75 consecutive wins. However, it can fail. And well, I want to say something else. From those 75 runs, I have only kept 1 rune. Okay, the rune drop rates are messed up, and I only kept it because it was a blue rune on Violent with critical damage on slot 4, and I am very short on those. However, it was not a rune that I will use on my main monsters. Okay, well guys, thank you very much for watching this. I hope this was useful for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.